Lone Syndicate said, "What's up, Grin?"
Oh, what's good? What's good, Lone? Man, such a bummer, dude. I ended the stream yesterday, and I was ready to rip. I fixed the problem. I also can't say a grin. I fixed the problem, and everything was working with my PC. The display issue I had yesterday, where it would not show you guys the right monitor that we were actually using. But and I got a different problem. Oh man, I'm so fucking frustrated. I'm so mad. I don't Hey, first of all, here's my dumb face. Yeah, now I don't understand because now my thing is like locked at 60 FPS. I don't know what to do with this. Like at first it was the damn the one game, I can't think of what it's called. The fucked up thing is my display is not even on the capture card that's limited by 60 FPS and 11080p. So like I just it's such a agonizing thing, you know. Also my CPU's getting real hot. I might have to fiddle with some stuff. Although that sometimes happens with Oblivion, where it's just like there's too much stuff loading, and I'm like, oh god, don't burn in half. Yeah, it's CPU things just getting eaten up. And what is that being used by? Not all Oblivion, actually. It's even being used by something else. It's Oblivion. Do I have a lot of these open? I guess I do. Let's close all those. Weird. What else is eating my CPU for breakfast? Yeah, I'm getting a CPU sign that's just like getting eaten up, and it's only taken 72% from that. Weird. Now it's saying 54. Now it's saying 40%. Okay, maybe just to take a time to get hot. Now it's chilling out. Hopefully that's the case. Weird. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe everything's like loading in when you first boot up Oblivion. I thought they had like performance gains. Sorry. Yeah, man, I always hate starting the stream off with such a bad attitude, but it's so disheartening when you're like, okay, I'm gonna do the right thing, but as soon as I end the stream tomorrow or yesterday, I'm gonna immediately pause and try to troubleshoot this problem. And essentially, you go through a bunch of nonsense, and you finally find a solution. You do the solution. You update the drivers within the driver device manager, etc. And then it works. And then
said, just how hot is hot for you, your CPU?
I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like all I know is that I have a thing on my motherboard that's like a red light that basically tells me like your CPU is getting too hot. But it always happens when I load up a game. It's like it's rendering everything and then it goes back down to normal. But I'm honestly I'm just kind of fully prepared to pay for another CPU because I have the shitty Intel one, the one that's the most problematic. Anyways, but yeah. I ended up trying to solve the monitor problem. I got it to work. That's the thing that drives me mental, dude, is I get it to like function. I get it to do the thing that I want it to do, right? And then I put down my PC, my other PC, I load it up, and then the problem is back. And it's like even more frustrating because you're like, it did bind, it did work, it did do the duplicate monitor thing. And then I go in here.
G Red said, "Heyo."
Oh, it's good, Red. And then I come into this game, and it's fucking locked at 60 FPS again. Why is this game locked at 60 FPS? Did we do that, like, by ourselves? Or is it, like, the fucking monitor thing? But it shouldn't be the monitor thing. Because, yeah, or maybe this game was always locked at 60 FPS. I just never knew. 60 FPS. Also, why the fuck are we at Ultra? Go to high or something. Anyways, yeah, where do you see the F? Yeah, we're 120 FPS, and we're stuck at 62. I don't think it's because it's like loading badly. I think that the same thing that happened with us playing Doom, where like it's like I don't even know what your monitor you're using, and I'm like, it wasn't a problem beforehand. What the fuck broke, man? Usually PC problems are not this aimlessly like what it could be. What changed in the last little bit, you know? The only thing I think, my only last option is to update my drivers, like my actual like hard drive, whatever the hell's drivers. And hope that's something.
11,234 said Skyrim was locked at 60 cause the physics freaked out with more than that.
Yeah, but this one you can see goes all the way up to 120. So yeah, maybe it'll balance out, but it looks like it's stuck at 120. Maybe FPS counter is like not real on Steam. It's like not actually justifiable or like an actual thing. Who knows? All I know is we need, despite our shitty circumstance and things not working out perfectly, we need to go kill some people, and we're gonna go do exactly that, which means we have to head this way. Anywho, sorry for being a Debbie Downer. It's so frustrating being in like the troubleshoot hell of all of it. And like it's even worse when you find a solution, it works, and then you like boot everything down, boot it up, and then it's broken again.
Are you still using the newest NVIDIA drivers?
No, I pre-installed that, and I didn't see a single like dysfunction. Yeah, like I installed the new ones, and I thought that was like the cause of my problems when we were playing. What was it called? The Doom. Sorry. But I installed them, and we still had the same problems. You know, I thought they were like a big thing, but
Non-fetus
the same
said
problems.
you don't have a temp gauge on your CPU? Not even in Task Manager? Youch. And try a fresh install for the FPS maybe?
There's definitely in that.
I know some games hate getting patches, but fresh installs are okay for some resin.
For some from reason in your mind, like some peace of mind. But what do you call it? No, I do have a temperature gauge thing on my my thing. We did a test a long time ago.
Catman11234 said you're halfway to being an IT guy. Nice job, Grin.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Smiley face.
I ain't built for that, man. Unless I'm getting like hella paid for it, I don't know if I can manage that shit. It's just too much, like aimless. It'd be one thing if like I knew or I had a background in knowing or something. The thing that kills me is that like. If it didn't work, at least I'd be satisfied because I don't know. I haven't solved the problem yet. It's even worse when you like get a solution and then for whatever reason the solution doesn't work. So then it's like, what about the solution was the thing that helped? I don't know, man. It is just yuck. And it's also like that's the thing that drives. I guess why people have like a vengeful, bloodthirsty, like wanting to kill a motherfucker kind of like aura about themselves when it comes to like Google or like Microsoft, where it's like it worked fine beforehand. Why? All I want from you is fucking people who are trying to give me malware and viruses. I only want that. I don't want your nonsense bloat. I just want you to stop getting me from being like all of my data completely harvested by people who have very malicious intent. I will put up with one person who is Microsoft and of course Google, but alas, it's the baseline. And it just drives you up a wall because it's like you're just giving my life problems when I never asked you to solve any of these things besides the fundamental of trying to keep my PC from getting hacked or some shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh God. Okay, well that was a little lag spike. Weird. Anyways. Yeah, I do have a solution for this, but it's not a solution. I basically am duplicating OBS is like Vision on the other capture card.
said, I'm gonna hazard a guess that Windows 11 might be part of the problem.
Probably.
MS recently extended the upgrade window until October of next year. Possibly will extend further out to 2028 even.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have the Windows 11 thing. I mean, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that could definitely be it. I just don't know if, like, do you not update Windows? I know some people are like, no, I don't like it. But I don't know, man. I feel like if the future is going to inevitably be here, I best just kind of buckle
G-Red
up.
said just blame Windows 11.
Just blame Windows 11, yeah. It's the shitty part is now I've learned Windows 11, so I can't go backwards in a weird, fucked up way. Anyways, but yeah, the only thing I have to do that's like my last hurrah is to install like NVIDIA drivers and like install the latest Windows update things. But I thought that was the problem, but then you can run back a Windows install, and that didn't solve it. So yeah, the only thing that did end up working, for like a moment was I ended up going into like the device manager, going into my monitor inputs, and then like right-clicking and looking for updates, and it did install something, and then I restarted my PC, and then I looked at my thing, and it worked, and I was like, huzzah!
11,234 said my boss and I are at odds since he wants to keep up with the times, but I hate Windows 11 lol. I don't want to upgrade our company computers.
Yeah, see, so that's a better example because it's just, oh, what? Why can't I go this way? Weird. But yeah, that makes more sense to me as like, I am only having to put up with my suffering. If you have like infrastructure, then it's like it's not about keeping up with the times. There's like big conglomerate organizations that still have the fundamental
said I wait until
things.
It's absolutely necessary to upgrade while I have the last supported OS version.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not a simple or easy matter to roll back. Thankfully, you can deny Win 11 separately.
Yeah. There's
9
definitely
Fetus
things
said
you do.
11 is better than 10. Every even-numbered Windows is dog shit for users.
what do you call it? Even number? Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. Also, we missed you yesterday, no? But I was gonna say, yeah, man. I don't know. It's one of those things where like, it's funny because like sometimes I hear people talk, but like, oh man, PC shit is always the worst. And I kind of think it's bullshit. I think it's also just like it's strictly like a content creation, trying to save money angle. Because like I have a graphics card. I guarantee if I had an Elgato graphics card, which costs like $500 by the way, opposed to like $200 or $150.
G-Red said I'm staying on Windows 10.
Fair enough probably fair enough, honestly, with this all this AI stuff. And I love the AI stuff, to be fair. I wish I could pick what it gives me instead of it being like, you want all of it. And I'm like, I don't, man. And until Steam like starts fucking just juicing up Linux or something to be more like user friendly and like approachable for people, Microsoft is still just going to be like, we're just going to shove all of this down their throat until they choke to death, and then only when they're frothing at the mouth, we still won't do anything. It's only when we have to change will they do anything. Anyways, hatred and bitterness aside that I'm stuck in, yeah, I just hope I don't know, I hope I can fix it, but at the same time I'm like, is it worth it, man? Do I just like fucking eat through this? Do I just like use OBS as the off monitor now? I don't know. It takes like 2 CPU power to run, and the stream is like delayed by a second more.
McFlufferkin said technically Win 10 is version 9, but they couldn't call it that due to old coding problems and PCs confusing it for 9598s.
It's so weird. It's a shocker that we haven't had like a significantly better OS. I mean, some people really like Mac, but I always feel like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's an impossible feat, but like, yeah, I guess it's probably impossible because of the iteration. Like people could just continually keep adding stuff, you know? I don't know, but damn. Anywho, what did you guys do yesterday? Or the time we were separated, I guess. I don't really got much to say besides damn. Again, I would have been chipper as hell if I didn't start the stream, realize my troubleshoot fix did not work, and then realize, well, fucking, now I gotta do this after the stream again. I hate it. I definitely don't have the IT guy in me. At least not to that extent. I don't know. It's just, man. It's just the not knowing. And it's like some people are like, oh, it's like a puzzle. And I just want to headbutt that person a little bit sometimes. I have no idea how you are not wildly frustrated by like, I don't even know where the problem starts. Do you know what?
G-Red said I have no issues with Windows 10. But I have many with 11.
Yeah, I've had no issues with 11 too. I like Fluff's like weird protocol of like probably best to just wait until it's fully done.
Do a test when you find a fix to make sure it works. Winking face.
Yeah, but that's the thing that sucks is sometimes you're like you're always constrained by time. Or at least I feel like I am. So like I'm like, oh fuck, okay, I gotta quickly. The sooner I can fix this problem, the sooner I can get on to the other things I have to do today. So let me quickly like do this. And oh good, it's working awesome. And then I close down everything and I assume it's going to work again, and yeah, at least I had the brain this stream to turn everything on to see if my fix worked, but of course I did that like an hour and a half later, and then I was trying to troubleshoot, and I'm just like,
11,234 said solved a big ass work problem. I'm stuck in a loop of cat, come fix this. So I try, then I can do it ability wise, but I don't have access. Call up my boss. Oh yay cat, you need that login.
Yeah, that's I log in, solve the issue, and it repeats. Yeah. Well, if that's the issue, then you're like, why don't you just give me all of the logins? Like, I don't understand. If I can solve this complex technological problem, then easily, I can fucking memorize the password that you give me, you psycho. It's just insane. Also, if it's anything that, like, you're already fucked if you're trying to, like, MacGyver around the tech guy or, like, the IT guy. If you're trying to, like, to outsmart the IT guy, you've already lost. You need to hire a better fucking IT guy, which I don't think is going to be the case. Also, we are here. What are we doing? I have no idea. I think we're killing some guy. It's the Dark Brotherhood quest line. We're just a vessel of death at this point. I feel nothing. I just point me in the direction and we'll kill whatever we got to kill. I've stopped feeling at this point, and yeah. And after dealing with the tech issues, boy, I cannot tell you how much I'm not feeling anymore. I guess that's the issue also. I hate leaving stuff when it's not finished. Like, at least if I could sit there for 2 hours and just keep going to war, like, bah, 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 bah. At least if I ended the day being like, I fixed it, or I know what the problem is, or I got close. It's the fact that I only got to spend like 20 minutes on it, and I still don't know. So like in the back of my head, it's churning of like, okay, what happens if we install the NVIDIA drivers and that doesn't help, and we install the Windows drivers for some of them you installed, which maybe that was the course of the problem. Maybe we also got to install stuff on the other PC because maybe that's configured because maybe it's plugged into that one. Anyways, fuck me, dude. Fuck me. Also, because we are an invisible man who is also silent. I can walk around and there could be guys behind me. Actually, I don't know if I stand up if they're like hostile. I don't know. Also, we probably should get a better dagger. We're still using like a level 1 dagger. Also, what is this one again? There's a trap there, some dead bodies, spoopy, all that. Hello! Let me quickly look at the quest before we kill people that are, kill people in the wrong way, I guess. All right.
Catman 11234 said the people I serve, and I call it customer service so they're my customers, like to skip work by unplugging the power cord only slightly so I look for the problem for 5 minutes and they phone scroll.
Cat, I would fucking riot. You know what, Cat? Man, maybe it's another reason why I wouldn't be able to good at that job. I would like keep track, and I would like, I better take a picture of this just to be sure, and do all that stuff. And then I would basically be like, hey, boss, just wanted to be helpful. John from accounting has sent me 5 times.
Said, I forget if you did or didn't do so before, but did you do the BIOS update for the sake of changing that one CPU setting that caused a lot of issues for 13th and 14th Intel processors?
I still haven't, but I do have everything saved that Red gave me. But I also limited the thing. So all I'm doing, I think, is I just don't have access to that the amount of cores that I actually have. I basically bottlenecked all of them, which is shitty. My PC's not running at the highest capacity that it can, but I haven't seen an issue in my actual usage. But yeah, I know it's something I should do at this point, though. It's just it's just enough of a hassle and like kind of a bit sketchy to update your boss. I gotta like get a dongle, put the stuff on there, and I did it once, and I thought, I fucking hate this. Anyways,
GRED said also never get drivers via device manager. Always get them directly from the manufacturer source website.
So for a question with that, Red, when I go to like my driver manager and then I right click on it and then I say like update drivers, etc. It takes me to like NVIDIA driver thing. Should I just do it through the NVIDIA install client for like that? Is that what I should do? I think so. Anyways, back to what Kat was saying about the thing. I would like compile a bunch of the wasted time and be like, hey, Bob from accounting is just kind of not or like just having the same concurrent problem of not plugging in his the plug in his computer. I don't know if you want to like ask him if he needs to see medical help or something, because that's where I'm spending 90% of my time not able to help you. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be able to do shit like that. I got my brain would be like, okay, we're playing this game. Good. Okay, good. You could just say, hey, I helped you for 10 minutes and I was there in spirit, okay? Or I walked you through on the phone and you don't have to fucking pester me and you could still go on your phone for a couple fucking seconds. Anyways, Red says, or that one, Kat says, the NVIDIA client was made for ease of use drivers. Okay.
9 Fetus said for NVIDIA drivers, use the NVIDIA launcher site. Don't use device manager BS.
Got it. Okay. I'll do that. I'll update my Windows and do that.
G-Red said no. Always manually install drivers, not automated software.
Oh, well, don't you also do the expression? Oh, so when you do it through the client, you can do the express install or you can do the custom install. I also, it's one of those things where, like, it's one of the things that, like, to me, it might be true. Like, I've heard the same argument for people who, like, do modding, and people are like, you should always manually install all of your mods. And then I look, and I'm like, I think we're operating under an old mindset of, like, we're like, back in my day, if you manually installed it, wouldn't work, which it's real. I grew up in that phase of modding. But now, it's almost like 10 times faster, easier, and more efficient to just let the thick fucking program install it for you, because there's 1,000 other weird boot menus and shit that's in your way. I don't know if I entirely subscribe to the manual usage there. Maybe this is how I know. Because I haven't installed. This is the crazy thing. I haven't ever since you guys told me to stop like downloading the NVIDIA drivers because the new ones are like shitty or like they have ray tracing nonsense in it and it just burns it out. I stopped doing that. I still am encountering problems, like all of the problems, actually. So it's not that, I don't think. Now, maybe if I did, I just get equally fucked or extra fucked. I don't know. But anyways, what the fuck are we doing in this quest? I have a new contract, dead drop beneath the old bridge, but killing the Sargonian guy.
What would be good also restarting your PC.
I do that all the time. That's what I've been doing. That's my first thing that I think, okay, I'm doing the problem. Probably should restart my PC. That's what all the things tell me to do. Hey, install the update. You have to restart.
Custom install and click clean install.
I don't know if for like your NVIDIA drivers, yeah, because that makes sense. Because you have like express install, and you have like a manual installation. And manual installation is kind of a retard. Like you just literally hit go, and then it's like, do you want these? And I'm like, yes. And then you hit go again, and it does. I don't like the express install versus the like manual one is not more complicated than the express install. I feel like. Anyways, I mean standby and let Windows update. I did that. I did all that. Every time I have a problem, I do all these things. I install in Windows. I update my NVIDIA drivers. You guys have got me second guessing myself because you guys say that the NVIDIA drivers are worse, so that I just make my PC worse. All this stuff. So I've stopped doing that.
McFlufferkin said letting the NVIDIA app automate driver updates is a bad idea in the cases where the drivers are faulty. I've been sticking with an older one and may only update due to a new version that may work.
Gnawing Fetus said it always worked better for me doing fresh installs off the site than doing the update from the launcher, but I attributed it to it being a fresh install.
But couldn't you also do that within the client of doing a fresh install? Like, couldn't you go like say, hey, you're going to install this. Could you do a fresh install and install this instead of doing the one thing? I don't know. You guys say things and I'm like, what does that look like? Because I have no, like you guys say, I do a fresh install. I'm like, you go on the site. How do you do that? Do you have to like uninstall something, or do you just say like, hey, do you download the installation package for whatever it is? You hit go, and then it's like, hey, by the way, there's some shit in here already. Do you want to not install, or do you want us to wipe everything and install it again? I don't know how that looks like, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are talking about sorcery to me right now, and I all I know is the NVIDIA app that I hit install. It says express install or custom or manual install, and manual install is basically just express install. Anyways, I have been ordered to kill Arcane Hunter. She is a psychopath. I'm just gonna kill everyone here. I don't know what this is, but we're just killing everyone here. Must have been the wind. It was. A wind is named Dagger, and it's a real sharp wind. All right. Excuse me. Well, what the hell is your problem? Also, is this the right location, or am I somewhat lost? No, this is right. There's a red marker. It means it's here. Chest, is it trapped? It is not. We're in a cool vampire crypto. This is nice. Kind of fun. Nope. Not into that. Not today, damn you. We're here to stab people in the throat, get lore and progression, and maybe meet the Night Mother, who I think is actually voiced in this game and doesn't say 5 lines to you. Where the F is this?
Catman 11,234 said heading to areas with bad signal. I'll probably lag behind a bit in the stream, so I have a buffer window.
Got it. I will account for that. So if it's a little delayed, we should be fine. It must be a different way then. Must be down this. Hello, Wolfie. I don't trust you with anything, all right? Ooh, and a rat. Watch all these people not be bad. Again, I think that is a part of the story, but who knows? Yeah, the fresh install thing, I don't know how that functions. I'm hoping it... Oh, no, is this where we came in? Or does this loop around in a better way? There's that. That must be the right way? Unless I drastically missed something, which doesn't look like I did. Okay, let's just go that way, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's a way to deeper crypt. I don't know.
G-Red said he means manual install.
No, I know manual install. I just don't know what does manual install look like? Do you go to like the NVIDIA site and then you like download something and then you hit go and then it will ask you like, do you want to uninstall, or do you by manual install do you have to like delete the like driver from your thing? I don't think that doesn't sound right. That's I feel like you'd leave your PC without a driver or something like that. You know? Is this you? There it is. My weapon is getting behind when it comes to durability. We have a coffin with some bones in it. We have a dude with a cool-ass haircut. Don't run from me.
Gnawing Fetus said, "S exactly what you first started going towards GRINN."
Exactly what you first started going towards GRINN. What do you mean? Like, oh, in the game? Like it's like the first like direction I was going to? Is this just like another way to get to this place? Sorry, doggo. Because this does not feel like the right way. Holy shit, this is a big-ass map. Oh, look at you. Oh, cool armor. Oh, you got one of the cool armors. Like the actual, yeah. The legit cool armor, man. The one I'm jealous of. Yeah, mithril. This one looks fire. I would take all of that. And the vampire dust, but you can keep the lockpick. Why? I don't know. I don't want to grab it. I have to go back now. I made a commitment. It's the whole thing. Anyways. Still Nata. Okay, yeah, maybe Nong was right. We got to go back to the thing.
Capman 11234 said, in my experience, you choose a driver and then it's an install wizard with selectable options.
Okay.
McFlufferkin said we mean downloading the driver from the NVIDIA site,
Mm-hmm.
rather than having the app handle updates for you. I've personally had some bad experiences with the older versions of the app, so I don't use it.
Yeah, I'm just wondering like how this is done. So like, I go to the NVIDIA website. I type in like drivers, NVIDIA drivers. Hopefully it knows what I'm looking for, I guess. I don't know what we clarified as. Then I go to the thing. I find the newest one. I hit download, which I assume would download the package for me. I extract all that shit. I hit run, and then will it say like fresh install when I'm doing it? Or I just don't know where the fresh install thing happens. Is that like you just hit go and it will like automatically read that there's shit in there? Or or will it just save it over top of it? I don't know. Or do I have to like delete a file? I don't think that makes sense, but maybe. All right. So that was not the right way, apparently. Oh, don't we have a spell called Clairvoyance, which will literally take me to the right place? Yes. So Nagi was saying it was in front of you. Perhaps it's not we don't want to kill someone. Maybe we just need to grab some shit. Is there a map in this game again? I think there is. Map. Okay.
McFlufferkin said, I have a bookmark for drivers. I select the correct specs from the drop-down list, search for drivers, then grab the one I want. It downloads as an install wizard file, and you just run it from there.
I went the wrong way, but yeah. Also, I might have went the complete wrong way. Oh, or we did it. Anyways, but it says, "Wow, that was good, Bolty. We've been having tech issues like you would not believe." But drivers select the correct spec. We didn't even go to the right area, dude. I thought this was the right area. Damn it! It looked like a convincing area. Anyways, well, we wasted some time. Feels bad. I'm addicted. TI, the app. I love it. What? What? I have bookmarks for drivers. I select the correct spelling driver, search for drivers, and grab the one I want. I download and install wizard files, and you just run it from there. Yeah, okay. I'll do my best to try to troubleshoot it. Yeah, I assume we just go to the thing, and it'll kind of be understandable based on just like you installing it. Hopefully, if not, then hopefully, I'll troubleshoot it as best I can until I can figure out something. But what? Wait, it is right. It is here. Oh, so what you been getting up to, Bolty? What you been playing? Maybe it's on the roof? There's an Atronach chilling up here. No, it's a body. Never mind. Oh, my eyes drying out. I'm not getting this at all. What was it? This? Final Justice. Something is dead. I must pick up the reward from the car. Oh, maybe it is in one of these boxes. Oh no, was it in that chest? Is that what Nong meant? There's a jewel box, there's a sack. I think we have a clairvoyant spell, so maybe I should just stop fucking around. Okay. I needed this like 10 minutes ago, man. It's so fast. How helpful. Thank you so much, Oblivion. I love you so much. Fuck you, dude. Goes right through a wall. Okay. Again? I hate... Is it the boulder? What the F? Is it like beneath shit? Oh my god. It says a dead drop location, so is it just somewhere in here? I hate it. Oh. Bandit. You have my stuff? No. Well, god damn it, man. Is it like a tree? Does it tell us? Some variable of what it's asking for?
McFlufferkin said, so I haven't had Colada to confirm her voice changes fully after the VA change, but her combat lines still sound pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I feel like Colada probably should level up eventually. Ooh. Dude, I've just not had the time to sit down and like look through artifacts. So I think at this point I can build all the characters I have. I haven't had the time to sit there and like re-roll shit. And also just be sad. Okay. I picked up the contract. I have been ordered to kill the thing. And we did that, right? So that's this. She's dead. I must get my reward in the new contract at the dead drop location. It's outside the ruins of Fort Thou. Okay, so it's somewhere out here.
G-Red said, sent you a Discord DM about the NVIDIA drivers.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Red. I'll look at that after the stream. Although, again, I'm not sure if that will be the solution necessarily. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I wonder if I should first just try to install everything normally and see. Perhaps I should invest in, like, fundamental stuff of, like, yeah, but in the future this would make it so that you don't have these problems again. And I'm like, I think I had these problems, even though I don't think I was doing too many of those. But yeah, it's still probably good to get in the habit of those things. I do just wonder if, like, eventually... It's like an old soul fighting wars that don't exist anymore, you know what I mean? Where, like, back in my day, we had to troubleshoot all these things, and it's like, the automated stuff actually kind of slaps. It kind of gets... We've kind of gotten past that. It's not as bad anymore. You know, maybe it is as bad. I don't know. Oh, I checked all these. It said outside. Am I really gonna have to look up a guide on this?
Lone Syndicate said, P.S. I am still here art update. I finished some Fufu art and I'm almost done with the Yishwen art.
Hell yeah, Lone. I was gonna say, how is the VTuber rigging stuff going? Are you still managing to make headway with that, or have you taken a little break because it kind of sounds like a lot, honestly, when you were telling me about it. Oh, is it this? Yes. It was a fucking coffin, dude. Okay. I should have picked that up on. I have picked up my reward and received my next contract. I have picked up my next words. Drop. I have been ordered to kill Alvi, a dark elf merchant, traveling to Cyrodiil. I should consult the schedule that he has left for me to determine where and when I should strike. Uvi is the master of the district school of magic. We're gonna kill him before he can cast some enchants and shit like that. Got it. So does it tell me, or is it one of those things where, like, I gotta just know where he's at? Or is it one of those things where, like, if I teleport near him, he's going to blink to another spot? I feel like it's going to be one of those things. If that is the case, then I might just have to look up a guide of, like, where he is, you know? All right.
McFlufferkin said I haven't invested into Colada yet, since I don't have much in the way of a good team for her yet. But she's part of the Chain Attack Combat Event Trials alongside Astra and Evelyn.
Yeah, Astra's the one I always think about because she's just like such a value, but at the same time, I'm also like, I don't know, man. Like, it's funny because I wish the dream team that I love is Caesar, Lighter, and what's her name, Astrid. Even though I know it may not be perfect, but damn,
Lone
it
Syndicate
slaps.
said still haven't gotten a full round to it being busy, but I start my internship next week, so I'll have more free time.
Ooh, hell yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, you still haven't got around to the thing. Well, I mean, you were making great headway, so I was proud of you every single time you tell me you keep up with it. Are you the bad guy?
I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk.
Yes, you are him, in fact. Luckily, I'm a witch, so I'm invisible. Oh, fuck. I fucked up. I was not crouched when that happened, so I will technically be... They will see that. Turns out, just a little pop of the knees, and bang. Bang on. And just like that, I think he's dead. I've killed him. I must pick a reward at the next contract. The dead. Easy breezy. Ooh, I'll take that dagger. Something blight? I actually might replace that dagger because my dagger's pretty shitty. Disintegrate weapon on strike. We might be ready to do a bound dagger thing. How much is mine? At least a bound dagger we should be able to see. It does 4 points of damage and a little bit of then some. And then our bound dagger does 6 points. You know what? Let's just have a change of pace. Let's have a change of pace. It's a fucking invisible weapon.
Don't be shy.
Do you know I killed that man? I gotta talk to the guard, make sure I didn't get a bounty on me. I'm just a shadow man in the place
Syndicate
of murder.
Said game update. I download my second game from Steam, Persona 5X, the Persona Gacha game that dropped yesterday. Can't wait to play it and try it out.
Hell yeah, man. Get after it with
Fetus
Steam.
said bound daggers are weaker than Daedric daggers. FYI.
Yeah, but I wonder if you have high conjuration, if it's still pretty good. Am I bad?
A little bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarther, a resident eccentric. I'd like to know why.
He asked me to help him out.
Let me give you some advice. Glarther is crazy. So far, harmless crazy. But I keep an eye on him because it's my job to. You don't want to get involved with him. I don't care how much he's paying you. It isn't worth it. Like I said, he's crazy. Since you're courteous enough to tell the truth, I'll do the same by trusting you to talk to a guard if he asks you to do anything strange.
Brother, I have kind of shed the moral veil that you are putting on me. I apologize. I really do. I just, anyways. Yeah. I hate that the Dog Brotherhood makes this to you. You basically feel nothing eventually.
23 versus like 12 at 100 blade, 100 agility, 100 conjuration.
But is that accounting for a 5x increase in damage because we're invisible? Okay. At what point is too much too much? You know what I mean? 12 times 5, it didn't sound that crazy actually now I say it aloud. But yeah. Dead drop location. I think this, mark my words, is when Lucy LeChance comes up and touches your bum and says, guess what? Stuff. I have picked up my reward and received my next contract. I have picked up the contract, dead drop location. I have been ordered to go to the campsite of Gnoll Mountain and kill blood and scavenge barbarians skilled in the use of axes. Fuck. Damn it, never mind. I thought, okay, never mind. I know he comes into like, what the fuck have you been done? What have you done? And I'm like, really, guy? We kill people, and you're acting like I'm I'm messed up. Rude, unreasonable at best. There it is. We're gonna go kill Gunther. My light flickered. Hate that. Yeah, but we're having some crazy weather. I hear in the States, you guys are living through a heat fucking nonsense wave. Was not necessary to swear there. I apologize. Yeah, and in Canada, we're getting some storms. It's kind of actually nice for us because it's so goddamn dry and like, yeah. Hey, bud. Would you kill me on sight or nah? I don't know. Let's make it safe just to be safe. Hey. Yep. Hey. Must have been the wind. Hey, don't kill my horse.
Where are you?
Where am I? Oh, it's at times 8. Never mind. It's not times 5. It's times 8. Look at us. Whore blood is dead. Or? Is that how you say it? Harbor? I don't know. I must now pick up a reward at the next contract at the dead drop location. I feel like we're getting less text messages. It's more of like just a bulk of text. It's like, hey, also, we do have to kill you, my boy. I don't want you to come and kill my whole family. It's a whole thing. I feel bad. Gotta kill the loose ends. Mwah! Shadow mirror. Ooh, you getting all kind of steamy or smoky? I don't know what that is. The eyes. I've never liked the goat eye aesthetic. Like the demonic goat eye. I always just feel like it's very not... I don't know. There's so many cool irises that you can have. Having a little slit, like vertically, is a little less cool. Having it horizontal is kind of... Alright, well, this is a... I've walked into something I didn't mean to walk into. Anyways. Also, Buddy says, I have been playing a lot with my gang while also having to do a bit of study. Well, what you be studying? What kind of stuff are you currently looking into? Yes.
Gnawing Fetus said it was pushing 95 Fahrenheit on Monday, with like 90% humidity.
The humidity I do not envy.
Not the hottest it's been, but the earliest it's been that hot.
Can somebody do me a favor and look up how hot it's going to be in Portugal? Like, normal-wise? Well, man, this is really sad. You know, some people make fun of people sometimes for not knowing how to tell time, like on a watch. I can tell time on a watch, to be fair, okay? I'm not fast. I definitely atrophied in my years. But I have always felt ashamed that I just have never sat down and, like, learned the cooling temperature. Yeah? Like, I know you guys in the States, I think Fahrenheit, you have your own weird sorcery language. And all I know is, like, it's funny because I don't know anything. I just get a gauge of, like, what is too much. And, like, minus 12 is not enjoyable. Minus 20 is pretty rough. And minus 30 is a problem. And I assume it's the same shit, like, going up, essentially. I think it's 30. It's 30 norm, which is a problem, I think, in Portugal, like right now, which is, you guys don't know, we're going on vacation on Portugal at some point, who knows. You guys definitely know.
Said, do you want it in F or C?
I think C. This is what I mean. I don't know either. All I know is when it's in Canada, people refer to it as, it's like minus 12 or minus, or, I don't know what the, I don't, honestly, we only talk about it when it's minus cold. We don't really talk about it when it's hot. We just say it's like it's 30 or it's 20 outside. So I haven't been able to like subconsciously, passively learn. So yes, it doesn't help me when someone says like 95 Fahrenheit. I'm like, is that like? Again, I have a gauge of like 10, 20, 30 being like super hot, like not so hot, kind of hot, heat stroke hot. You know what I mean? It's a juvenile
Portugal, it's hot
approach.
As high as 101 degrees Fahrenheit.
How much is that in the Celsius? Because that makes more sense to me. I feel like someone showed a graph one time, and it's like if so long as you remember Celsius and Fahrenheit, like if you remember like I don't know 20 Celsius is like reference to blank Fahrenheit, then you can like just do the quick math in your head and get a gist for it.
Gnawing Fetus said 95F is 30C. Room temp is like 72F or 22C.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, so it's the same shit. So yeah, so also for you guys in the States, like sub 100 is getting fucked up. Okay, so I say 30C or 30 plus Celsius or minus 30 or something like that. I guess that's right. We say like plus, or we don't say plus 30. We say 30.
McFluffican said Portugal experiences warm to hot temperatures during the summer months, June to August, with average highs ranging from 24 degrees Celsius to 29 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, my grandma.
However, temperatures can often reach 35 degrees Celsius.
That's what my grandma says. She said like it's been hot this year. It's been like 30 to 35, and I'm like, oh my god, dude. That's the kind of heat when you go outside and you breathe and you're like, my fucking throat. My throat is like you're sucking up sauna air. So it's good to know that in the States, I think it's say. So what did Nong say? Now that I have a better gauge, what do you mention? Nong said it was pushing 95. But yeah, so about like 30. Yeah, oh, that's hot as fuck. Okay, yeah. We've had like 30 and then like 39.
G-Red said I was only taught Fahrenheit. I only understand Celsius in regards to PC temps.
PC temps. That works. I guess not really, because I think it's like a PC. It gets like to pretty up there as far as temps go. Down we go. Crouch and go. All right.
Lone Syndicate said, "GRINN, don't get heat stroke on us."
I will do my best. I will say I am a Portuguese, which means we are in fact built for violent heat. Despite my mental fortitude needs a good refresher. It's so funny. Whenever I go with like, sometimes we like, I don't know. You have friends in summer, like it's like in Canada, it still gets really hot. So you still have some pretty like gnarly hot days. Why am I doing this? I don't need anything in here. Anyways, it's always just made me laugh because like we would go on like a field trip or something when we were younger, and we had like not even like white kids, but like kind of like semi-tan people, somewhat.
Red
you
said,
know?
"Hey there, Mr. GRINN, how's it going, buddy?"
We're going pretty good. I'm learning about the fucking the heat temperature range. Anyways, but yeah, we always had these people who were like, we go on not vacation, we go on like hang out with at field trips or something like that back in the day, and they would just like burn. And I'm not sure if anyone has skin like this, but I don't burn at all. All we do is we become like more and more dark, and then we kind of like crack a little bit, and then like it reveals the non-dead tissue of like the thing, and then it just repeats itself. So you crack apart. It's like a a snake shedding its skin, but we never have like pains. Like I never had sunburn. It just gets dark, gets darker, and then cracks, falls apart, reveals skin underneath, and then the cycle repeats itself. So yeah, so I'm pretty good with that. The heat stroke does worry me though. I worry that my body doesn't naturally like exhaust heat easily. But I also am a person that like never likes wearing shorts. I also know there's people who are chronically short wearers, and I don't know. I feel like, to me, I like to feel like I have like layers. You know what I mean? I don't know if it, like in another life you were. What's the lame way to put it? I don't know. In another life you will. I don't know where that's. I like layers, basically. I like to feel cozy, like a nice sweater with a decent pair of pants. We're winning. What is this? Is this where we need to go? Maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe that will lead us to the right location. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there we go. No, I guess we went the wrong way. Oh, shit. I forgot. Shit. Get money. Also, hypothetically speaking, say you see a fun VTuber react. Oh god. You see a fun VTuber react to some stuff. Stellar Blade, and she's playing with like all of the most cursed mods you've ever seen. Apparently, there's a pregnancy mod. Rough. Anyways. Yeah, and then, hypothetically speaking, your curiosity gets the better of you. You go there. I thought I'd see more hypothetically, say the person would assume he would have seen some much more horrendous stuff. Not that crazy. It's just a lot of, like, lingerie. Anyways, but yeah, I thought I would see significantly more giblets. I must go to the city of Brave and lie in wait near the ancient statue known as Lucky Lady. A wood elf, named visits the statue every night between 6 p.m. and 1 a.m. To make a wish. At his local customs, we must kill him. I should be warned, however, he's been alerted to the danger. Got it. Well, I feel bad.
G-Red said I wear shorts, but very long and baggy shorts. They go down past my knees.
Yeah, how do you feel about these shorts that, like, because we're going on vacation, so I'm planning on buying some shorts and stuff like that. Man, I don't know what's happened to the
said
style.
That's the most fetishy mod out of the bunch. Funny thing is the lead artist, creative director, fully supports modding Stellar Blade how the community sees fit and enjoys the results.
Yeah, I do. I wish more developers like that, for sure.
PS uploaded my art to the tab.
Ooh, check it out at the end of the stream. Remind me. Maybe even sooner than that. But I was going to say, What was I going to say? Oh, and how do you guys feel about, like, there's, like, these new shorts that I've seen in Old Navy that are, like, super, like short shorts, basically. They're, like, they're above your knee, like, significantly above your knee. I always dislike, I'll look at the art right now, just going to be out in a minute. But, yeah, I always never liked that a little bit. Like, I remember when you were in gym class, it was, like, our what do you call it? Our gym teacher wore, like, these weird fucking short, like, leg thing, and I thought, man... Why? Is it comfy? I say that. Do you want to know some crazy shit? When we first went to Portugal and we were like all like, I want to say like 6 or 7, 8 maybe.
McFlufferkin said, but otherwise it's on the tame side, outside of the handful of nude mods and that one specifically.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Most of them are focused on adjusting or fixing outfits to return them to pre-censorship design.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, yeah, more of it to me is like, what do you call it? More of... maybe maybe all of us are just ruined by Skyrim's like level of crazy that it has introduced. But like, if you're not seeing a lady get milked or some horrible shit, you got a long way to go. As far as like,
shorts, and also I never wear them.
Oh, that's so cute. Good shit, Lone. She's a little cute little meat bun. Has anyone ever had a meat bun? I have yet to have, well, most food to be honest. But I always wonder how it would be. I feel like it would be very chewy. And, like, I feel like it looks better than it actually tastes. Because I feel like it would, like, be a weird mixture of, like, doughy and soft. But yes. But also if it had, like, spicy hamburger in there, like some hamburger meat that's, like, seasoned well with some sort of sauce. Then I could fuck with maybe some cheese in there. Maybe that would go good with, like, the baseline bread. Because I've never tried, like, the Asian, like, what is it called? But it's like a bread that feels very, like, undercooked. I don't know what you'd call it. Like, I think mochi is very similar design. Also, great job, Lo. But yeah, I've never tried any of those things. I feel like I'd like it, but I don't know. I'm a big texture person. Like, all my favorite foods just have, like, really nice texture. Like, same thing with, like, have you ever had nachos and you cook them in, like, an air fryer and they get, like, hyper crispy just like the nacho itself? Also, why are we walking all the way there, me? You fucking idiot. Jesus
Lone
Christ.
Syndicate said she's so cute.
She is so cute.
G-Red said, I fucking hate shorts above my knees. And shirts that do not go past my elbows. Feels weird to me when my elbows or knees are exposed.
That's a little straight. I get the I like short sleeves. I have never been the guy who has liked muscle shirts just because I think, I don't know, man, maybe it's just a me thing, but I personally find, like, if you have a fuck ton of armpit hair, that's a pretty big, like, ugh. I'm not saying you can't have armpit hair. I'm just saying, like, when you go like this and it's just that's where I feel like a little self-conscious for myself. I remember there was a time when actually, what's fucked up? I think actually one of you fuckers conditioned me to have this insecurity. It wasn't you. It was I think it was Derp back in the day. I used to do these exercise streams where, like, I would just I was learning kettlebells. I was really excited to share it with people, and I felt like we could exercise together, so it was fun. Anyways, we got a lot of people who were coming in there wilding, saying all kinds of stuff. But then we got one comment of like, "Ew, armpit hair," and then I looked in the past broadcasts, and they're like, you know what? I kind of agree. I could do some maintenance on that, and I wouldn't feel bad about it.
Said Stellar Blade is already covering a lot of bases for cultured outfit designs. Being from the same minds behind Nika, my gameplay recordings eventually has mods in the 3rd or later session.
Ooh, okay. So long as it's not too sussy, we should be fine to check it out if you do ever want to make some gameplay of it. Did I fuck up? Is he not here? It said between like 1 a.m. and 6 a.m. I thought we were already there, but I guess not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm fucking up. We'll wait like a couple more seconds. There he is. Should I say hi? And then him be like, "You bastard!" And then kill him again? I don't know. Maybe it's a bad idea to say hi. It usually is. Hey!
What?
Are you not who I need to kill?
Why?
I'm just going to assume. Doubt! They always run! Stop it! Stop it! Fuck! Alright, let's change our approach. You see nothing! Nothing happened. Do you see it?
Go ahead, please.
Good. Was he not our target? He might not have been our guy. He was, in fact, not our guy. Let's load that save. Let's load that save. My bad. Also, Raid, how is the Warframe update, man? I seen like some videos pop up in my side feed. But dude, Warframe is one of those things where I'm still like, I don't know why, but like I do think you can kind of cannibalize yourself in that phase of like, even if you deliver. Do we have any like thing of what they look like? Brave, a wood elf, not a dark elf. We're looking for a wood elf. I forgot what I was about to say. Like Warframe is such a like approachable game, and to me, like there's so many like reasons to get into it and play it. Are you it? I think you're it, bud. Yes, you are.
McFluffican said, "Oh, I avoided getting Hadada mods or stuff that should be a problem to show on YouTube.
Got it.
I mostly went for retextures for her eyes, skin tone, and some outfits I have unlocked. Severe lack of blues."
A severe lack of blue. Oh, so you've added some of the blue things. Nice. Yeah. I seen your like retextures of your Zenless characters, which looks really cool. The mods you install for that. The kiss of death. He's dead. I must now journey to this. I'm about to say, if there's anything we know about the Dark Brotherhood, they're like, you got style on people when you kill them. You got to make a message. You don't just go there, stab a person in the neck and end it. You got to like kill them, take out their heart, give it to a person. Man, our old sanctuary had style. These other people are just, yeah. It is located in the barrack behind the pond in the civil thing. Yes, got it. Oh.
No! I'm too late. I thought I could get here in time. Thought I could stop you. By Sithis, what have you done? What madness has claimed you? You have betrayed me.
GRINN said also I'm using a Stellar Blade mod that has piercings on the Hidada parts and butt plug. And lewd tattoos with Hidada liquid texture on face and body. There are some rather kinky mods for sure.
I can see the confusion in your eyes. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
I would prefer if we could change the height differential that I am. Do I have a permission to stand up? Okay, because I do not like the angle that you are hovering over me. Also, don't love that Red is adding to the sus nature of all this by talking about Hidada liquid, psychoticness. Anyways, yes, he's like, what the hell? You're killing people. Bruh. What did I just come back to? It was, you know what? Sometimes when you enter a room, you just got to realize you either match the energy or you leave. Okay. Say nothing. No. What are you talking about? Of course. Now I understand. No, of course I don't know what you're talking about.
Your first dead drop contract. You carried that out. Killed Celadale.
Uh-huh.
After that, you eliminated the Draconis family, as ordered then. Betrayal. Your dead drops went unvisited. Your targets ignored. Instead, you have been systematically killing off all of the members of the Black Hand.
G-Red said I'm not ashamed in the slightest.
I know.
Lone Syndicate said just match the energy, because leaving would be just a waste.
McFlufferkin said safe to say there's at least two kinds of Stellar Blade modded players, myself and Red.
I didn't get really what Lucy was saying, because there's schizo in. Loud dialogue plus the voices bangs. I think if I remember this story correctly, essentially, again, I hate it because Lucian's like, you betrayed us. And I'm like, Lucian, do you think it was not a good idea possibly for you to give me a dead drop location and to never have contact with me and to just send me in there? Not all the while, not accounting for the fact that anybody who intersects any of that, yeah, could just give me orders to kill anybody. This is a bad boss, okay? As I grow older, I realize, I used to like say, Lucian the Chance, our king. Now I realize what a horrible person at his job. I am yours to command, Sparks. Let me guess, you have a plan.
The traitor somehow switched your orders and has been sending you to the wrong dead drops. You and I have been deceived. We must find out.
We fucked up.
This betrayal. We haven't much time. I'm hunted day and night by the Black Hand. They want me dead. Here is what you must do. Go now to your next dead drop. Lie in wait and confront whomever drops off the false contract. Uncover the true traitor's identity, and then come see me. I'll be in hiding, for Farragut is no longer secure. It's under watch by the Black Hand. I'll wait for you at Applewatch, the farm where you killed the old Draconis woman. It should be empty and safe. Now go, and may Sithis help us all.
I think this is where...
Now go.
Or people
learn the identity of the betrayer, so we can end this madness and restore the authority of the Black Hand.
I'm more invisible than he is. Anyways, I was gonna say, yeah, I think this is where people start to like. I'm trying to think of why I'm like Lucian Chance, my guy. What memory? What causes me to be like our guy? I think it's this. I think basically what happens is like Lucian is a terrible boss who like fucking gets you to kill a bunch of people and makes a horrible plan. And then everyone's pissed off at him because you're like an underling under him. So then he's like, all right, I fucked up. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to kill everybody. we're just going to fucking kill everybody. We're going to kill all the Black Hand who's coming after me because they think I fucked up. I didn't fuck up. That's insane. But it's us against them. You're going to ride with your boss and you're going to kill all these people. We're going to restart this whole organization. I'll lead it, but it's fine. But you'll be the second. You'll be in command. It'll be great. And I guess that's how it happened. But young me, I guess, didn't realize that we were getting fucking, I don't know what you'd call it. Frazzle-dazzled. I don't know. But yes, go to dead drop location, stay in wait, get that guy, bang. I don't know if he's someone special. I don't have any memory of that. But anyways, yes. Also, I did plan on doing a VR stream this week. I'm so busy and like just tired that I'm like, I don't want. Also, I think we just literally stay into like we like hit a location, we stay in it for a couple seconds.
Raidnade said the Warframe update is pretty good. I've RLY been enjoying the new spider-themed Warframe.
Ooh. Could I pester you, Red, to put a video of like a content creator that you watch or like have seen showcase that? Because I would like to see that just layman's wise of like what it looks like. And we could watch it as at some point. Because I feel like that just sounds interesting to me. Also, is it here somewhere? Is it behind this shit? It's empty. Did you say to wait in bushes? What was the orders again? I must go to the city. I should wait near the barrels behind the statue to see who comes up. I must then confront and find the... Okay, so there's the barrel. There's a barrel. Shut up. Sure, I guess we wait now. Did I miss him? Alright, I fucked up, I think. I fucked up. Because I don't think... Yeah. Shit. I don't think there's anything in there before I waited. Shit. We waited a little too long. Go over here to the dead drop location. Wait. It's empty. It is empty. Let's make a save now. No, not load. Save. And now, can we wait at least 1 hour? Or in that time, did somebody like spawn in? Oh. Is that a bug? Oh, it's bugs. I thought it was somebody. It's nothing. It's bugs. Is that him? I don't know. Shut the fuck up, Mandrake. Jesus Christ. Oh, ho, ho, ho! You cheeky little minx. You know, when I want to go to a dead drop location, I jump into a pond, get soaked through, and then and just go straight forward, you know? It's a very me thing to do. Surprise, bitch. Ha!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. It was the robed man. He paid me to put those things in the barrel. I don't know his name, and his face was in shadow. He called to me yesterday as I walked by the lighthouse. I think he lives there. Or he did anyway. He told me he was leaving Anvil. I'm sorry, but that's all I know.
Say nothing. Liar, tell me everything. Or you tell me about the lighthouse.
It's just outside the city walls. I think the robed man has lived there for quite some time. In the cellar. I don't know what goes on down there, but there's a horrible smell coming
Some
from
real,
underneath that door.
real crazy BDSM
Died
nonsense.
inside. Listen, that's all I know, really. Maybe Ulfgar Fargai can tell you more. He's the lighthouse
Gnawing
keeper and
Fetus
probably
said, when I
rented
go
out
to
the
a
cellar.
dead drop location, I
Talk
always
to
wade
him.
through a swamp and swim
You
through a
sure have
bog.
key to the cellar. You know, if you want to get down there, now please, just let me go.
Yeah, you can go, buddy. I don't have anything against you.
Just leave me alone.
Do you need the money in there?
I don't want no trouble.
It's okay. I don't want to kill you. Honestly, we've done a lot of killing, and it hasn't been necessary, which is the worst part about it. You know, also, we were just lame kills. It was just like you stab a person in the neck. It wasn't like, hey, get rid of a high target person and style on them. You know what I mean? It's about sending a message, guys, and a cool message at that. It's also about killing people who deserve it or something. Yeah. I don't mean to, yeah. That too, I guess. Also, can I please just get teleported there? Yeah. Good stuff, Oblivion. Who needs to travel, walk all the way? I mean, it sucks. This game is beautiful, so I should do that. But yeah, sure, I'll put a video in the gaming tab. Perfect. Watch it in a minute as soon as we're done killing some people. Do we need to bother, or can we just go in there and cut people? You know? Also, Red says, I'd like to get back into Warframe, but just strongly dislike the organic aesthetic of the frames. I wish they were more techy, like ships and hoverboards and stuff like that. Well, that's the thing about Warframe. If you don't like that aspect of it, you kind of don't like Warframe because it is such an intrinsic part of it, I think. But yeah, man, I cannot describe how much I despise the sound of a mandrake. It is just the most... It makes me seethe, and it shouldn't, probably, but it does. Is he on the same... No, he's above us. Guys, is it just me, or I feel like a big-ass lighthouse that's, like, huge is like a... Maybe it's also just like a mage tower. In hindsight, it might just be the same kind of, like, fantasy trope as a mage tower. But I feel like that'd be a dope-ass thing to live in. I feel like it'd be hell to decorate, but idea-wise, very cool. I don't know people who want to live on ships. That shit's weird to me. That's like...
G-Red said I enjoy the gameplay.
Oh, the gameplay. Yeah, the gameplay of Warframe is nice. Of course you do. Also, it's tough because, yeah, that's the only game that that's the only thing I think would make Warframe pretty crazy is if you did have modding power.
Well, now, what might you want?
Do you want to die? I want the key to your cellar. The key to the cellar. I want the key to your cellar.
Oh, do you now? And just why should I give you that?
Because I'll kill you. If you don't, I'll slit your throat.
Oh, well, in that case, here you go.
Honestly, the most reasonable answer. Dude, that is awesome. That is by far one of the coolest responses. Oh my god, modern writing would never. He'd be like, I'll die for this random evil guy who would throw me to the wolves right now. And he's like, whoop, okay. No, I just wanted to have a cool lighthouse, actually. You can take that immediately. Jesus. I have obtained the key to the cellar where the traders have been living. I must unlock the cellar door, proceed, investigation, all that stuff. Good stuff, guy. Is it up? It must be up. I bet we could have also unlocked it, but you know. Ooh, maybe I made a mistake. Light activation. I hope we didn't just signal that there's like a war or something. But anyways, do you think we'll be okay? I don't think so. Do I have something that we can use that's like stops me from dying on fall? I could see that being one of the things I buy. Like Featherfoot or some shit. This reminds me we were playing Skyrim VR, and Kat got us to buy like a spell that like defaulted like lowered fall damage, and it worked out. And it was one of the like a really intense dopamine hit because it was one of those things where we're like, we have a solution.
Okay, I linked it in the Discord. It's pretty long though. It's about 17 minutes long cause it's a guide video.
Yeah, we'll probably just skip through it. We're not probably not gonna watch the whole thing. I just wanted to see what the gameplay looks like and what her skills are. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for when I check that out. What if we heal as we fall? I don't remember the saving to be this good. Ah, I got it. Nice, nice. I do remember that bit at least. Where's the cellar? Is it in here? It must be still like in the yeah. Where? I guess it's outside. What are the jot notes on the Warframe raid? Is like you said spiders. So I don't that to me is difficult. I wonder how they make that actually like compelling. There it is. Creepy cellar. We have the key. Bang. Well, it does have timestamps, so you're in luck in that regard. Hell yeah. I have gained the entry to the cellar. And we're just gonna cut everyone up. Oh, yep, here we go. Some demon shit. Here we go. I don't remember this that much. I remember some, but not all. Lots of goats. Are we going to see the Black Sacrament? And a dead woman. Honestly, pretty good thighs. Good for her. Working hard. Lots of dead bodies, limbs, hands, all that. Wouldn't expect anything less. There we go. Hello, Wolfie. Sorry about this. Crazed dog. Yeah, you look pretty fucked up. Put you out of misery, I guess. Note that. Oh, I captured his soul. Oh, it's the Night Mother. Oh, so it was the Night Mother who wanted to kill everybody? So we have like a true agent. God, I wish we had like actual strength. Bah, 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 bah. Anyways, I take you. I'll take the Night Mother's head. It's all right, Mother. It's always over. It's almost over. I'm close, so very close. How long have we struggled? How long have we waited? Too long, I know, but it's almost over, I promise. Kill him. Mommy, as you lie the dark, man comes and makes you die. My daddy's hands are red.
Enthusiast news. Saba has scheduled a debut stream for tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing what this blue fish has in store.
Ooh, is that the shark or nah? Some craze shit. I don't know what the whole premise is. Sounds a little like our guy. What's his name? Jester extraordinaire. I have discovered the Traitor's Diary. He has been in the Dark Brotherhood for years
G-Red
and is
said
now
picked
a
up
member
the
of the Black
Ascent
Hand.
recently for $2. It's a cyberpunk isometric ARPG. Very fun. And damn, the art team did a fucking insane job on the environmental style and quality. Looks so cool.
Shit. Hell yeah, what do you call it? The environmental art style and stuff like that? Huh. $2, you can't go wrong. His goal is to revenge against Luthien Lachance and all of the Brotherhood for the murder of his mother when he was a child, and he actually plans on killing the Night Mother. I must return to Luthien
McFlufferkin
Lachance
said
at
her
once
full name
at
is
the
Sumiko Saba.
farm.
Rough translates to Lil, shark mackerel. So, yes, it's who you think
Oh,
it could
it's Gara. Cute. That's awesome. I wonder if she's going to have some different energy. If she's going to like try to play into a character a little more or something. Who knows? At the farm called Apple Watch and give him the information. Got it. So wait, he wanted to kill his mom and shit? I wonder if this is our Jester guy or if we do end up killing him. Who knows? Ooh, pumpkins! I would take one. I wonder if there's ever going to be a game that like kind of goes crazy in that regard in a fun way. So like if we were playing an alchemist And we have a whole ass pumpkin.
G-Red said I'll record some gameplay for it soon probably.
Ooh, okay, so we can see it eventually? Hell yeah. I bet we'd all be interested to see what that is. What do you call it? I was going to say, though, yeah, like, if you're doing alchemy and you have a whole ass pumpkin, it shouldn't take a whole pumpkin to make a fucking potion. It should take, like, a part of the pumpkin and not the whole thing. So that'd be cool if it was, like, a way to ration out
said
that.
even before HoloLive, she really liked the color blue and sharks. So I'm glad to see she's not dropping that aspect.
Yeah, if there's some way to, like, signal, like, a little homage to her original crew. But yeah, I forget what I was about to say. There we go, we're at the farm. My beautiful horse is there. Hey, gang.
Silencer, at last you've arrived. Fear not, for the crisis that has threatened the Dark Brotherhood has finally come to an end. I am Arquin, speaker for the Black Hand. As you can see, we have dealt with the betrayer, Lucien LeChance. No longer will you serve as his puppet. It seems LeChance wanted revenge against the Dark Brotherhood for some reason, and used you to do his dirty work. But now we can begin anew.
I forgot about that.
I bestow upon you the title of Speaker. You will take Lucien LeChance's place on the Black Hand. Welcome. As you know,
McFlufferkin said holographic onslaught arena completed. It really doesn't require progress in the story, as it just has Yishwen and Fufu as playables.
Oh.
Some nice rewards for full completion, though.
Even worse, you killed the listener. The Black Hand without a listener is like a hand with no thumb. Even the listener's successor is dead. So, we have no choice but to invoke an ancient ritual. We must wake the Night Mother from her slumber and seek her guidance. Between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m., ask me about the Night Mother, and we will away to Our Lady's home. Only then will the ritual begin.
Okay, holy shit, I was gonna say, I don't remember him getting tortured and ripped apart, so yeah. That's tough. Lucy LeChance, thoughts?
When we confronted LeChance, he tried to defend himself, tried to declare his innocence. But we would not hear his treacherous lies. As you can see, he was no match for the combined power of the Black Hand, even weakened as we are.
You have really big and distinct teeth.
May the Night Mother hold you in her cold embrace.
Hey, boss. Wow. That's tough. Okay, at least you gotta keep your pants. Is that pants? Is that like a? I guess it's just pants with wrinkles. I thought it was like a cloth. Anyways, do you have anything on you, bud? Lucien LeChance had been murdered, stripped, and mutilated by the Black Hand. Apparently, they thought he was the traitor and punished him accordingly. And I'm just like, yeah, that's good enough for me. I will say nothing. They gave us an outfit. Is it armored or does it just look kind of crazy? Man, that's tough. Black Hand robe versus black robe. Does it look that different? Oh, this one has a bunch of cool things on it. Wow, okay. Actually, I will take that.
G-Red said creepy smile.
Creepy smile, creepy smile. Why creepy smile? Why creepy smile? Okay. Am I still 100% invised? I think so. Yeah. Well, okay, guys.
Greetings, fellow speaker. Greetings. Most of my time is now spent on administrative duties. I have not had blood on my hands in far too long. Killing LeChance was pure ecstasy.
You ever think,
Sithis is master.
maybe we should just kill all these motherfuckers and just call that a day, you know?
The Black Hand welcomes you.
What did you want me to wait till? It was like a certain amount of time or some shit? I don't know, man. Well, our boy is dead. We're waiting until 3 a.m. and we're resurrecting our god entity lady. Hello?
Dear Speaker, when darkness shrouds
McFlufferkin said it removes your chameleon gloves and shoes, but I think it's got a lot of enchantments to be on par.
I don't know if it does, because I think I play off of, like, you don't need sneak or defense when you have 100% chameleon. So if it does, I think it keeps on my pants, or my gloves and rings, which is all I used. Are we not ready to rip? It's 3 a.m. Everyone has a fucking crazy smile. It's a bunch of crazy people that'll bite your dick off. Anyways, what are we doing? We are doing... Okay. And 3 a.m. I must speak to... Okay, it is 3 a.m. Is it not? It says it's 3 a.m.
Dearest,
Night Mother?
you must understand our need for darkness and secrecy. Speak to me only between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m.
Oh, I fucking... God damn it. God fucking damn it. Okay. It was 12 or something. So are we just standing in this room that smells like dead body and shit? Ugh. Also, I did not realize... I completely forgot Lucian the Chance gets killed. I feel like such an idiot when I seen him in Skyrim, and I thought, why is he a ghost? He's a ghost because, yeah, he gets, like, skinned alive. I mean, honestly, he kind of was a bad boss. So, like, I don't think that's a weird call by any means. Hello?
Dear speaker, when darkness...
Yeah, I'm ready.
The Night Mother must be awakened, so that we may seek her guidance.
Okay.
Are you ready to travel
I am ready, yes.
Very good, and so it begins, the Black Hand's journey into a darkness few can imagine. Let us be off. The Night Mother awaits.
I feel like I'm not really built for the occult stuff, you know what I mean? Seeing somebody who's that giddy about, like, the dark void inside of us is just kind of a lot. It makes me want to run away. Oh, fuck. All right. Well, I don't know if I feel good about the whole hoods thing. It feels pretty... Okay.
Behold the Night Mother. The locals call this statue the Lucky Old Lady. They have no idea how lucky they really are.
Oh.
For this stone effigy masks the entrance into the Dark Brotherhood's most revered unholy site, the crypt of the Night Mother herself. In a moment, we will begin. I will recite an incantation, and we can proceed down into the crypt and seek an audience with the Night Mother. I know this is all very overwhelming, dear child. Just follow along, and you'll be fine. Now, let's go see what the future holds, shall we?
She's weirdly sweet. I don't know, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, what was...
Unholy matron, we of the Black Hand beseech you. Reveal yourself now, most magnificent Night Mother, so that we may seek your guidance.
Oh, I don't like that. Night Mother's crypt. I must follow the other members of the Black Hand. Gotcha. I must stop the traitor at all costs. Okay. What kind of pose were you rocking? What is that? I don't...
G-Red said, I wish the hoods in Oblivion were not as pointy as they are.
Yeah, that probably would help. I was going to say something about all this.
What is the meaning of this desecration? Who has disturbed my ancient slumber?
Dearest Night Mother, most unholy maiden, please, we beg your mercy in this our time of need. The Black Hand seeks your guidance.
Ah, yes, I have been expecting you. The listener now kneels by Sithis, as does his successor. There is a traitor amongst you.
The traitor is dead, dear mother. We have come now to ask your blessing.
Why didn't I say
one
anything?
of us your listener so we can restore the Black Hand.
Foolish little girl. Lucian LeChance served Sithis till his dying breath. The Black Hand remains tainted by betrayal. Restoration is impossible.
Enough. Enough of this. You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me.
Ah.
I will destroy your Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
Wow.
What treachery? The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamont. Do not let him harm the Night Mother. Kill him.
He's trying to fucking stab a ghost. What an asshole. Ah, wait. Yep, I fucked up. I don't have my 100% chameleon. Motherfucker knows where I am. Ah, chill, please. Oh, I almost hit her. Also, I like the one. It's just bad fucking bosses everywhere. Ah, there, Jesus. The traitor Muth something is dead, and the crisis has that has plagued the Dark Brotherhood is now over. The Night Mother still needs to name a new listener. I should wait and hear what she says. Guess who? It's your boy. Him. The guy. This kind of quest wraps up pretty fast. Surprising. I will take all of the clothes that you guys have because you do look kind of cool. I think we have enough. Hello.
So, at last we meet.
A dark elf, huh?
I have been following your strange journey through the Dark Brotherhood, young one. Your killing of the old man Bainland, the execution of Adamus Villager, the way you stalked and murdered each member of the Draconis family. Your purification of the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. You, a mere underling, even managed to single-handedly eliminate half of my Black Hand.
That is a good point. I was about to say, this is one of the few times where like the boss is like, you know what? I don't want this problem. I don't want this kind of heat. You be work for me. I'll give you half of everything I have. Reveal in the slaughter. I live only to serve the Black Hand. I'll say, yeah, sure that.
I know, dear child, I know. You carried out your orders to the letter in the name of the Black Hand. How could I be anything but happy with you? No, my anger lies with the rest of my children. You see, I have known of Matthew Belmont's intentions since he was just a boy. I knew of his thirst for vengeance. I could have informed my listener, but I refused. Refused to reward such incompetence. Ungawin was weak.
Huh.
Indeed, I allowed Matthew Belmont to proceed on his destructive course, just as I allowed you to intercept him.
But what about Lucian, who got his body and soul ripped out of himself? But why the honored Night Mother? But why honored Night Mother? Then our destinies were. Well, why? What about all your loyal people?
Don't you see? Our dread father foresaw your defeat of the traitor here in this very crypt. You have been chosen. You are to be my new listener. You possess strength and cunning, and a heart as black as midnight. You were marked by Sithis the moment you emerged from your mother's womb.
Okay, so I just wanted to kind of go. So hypothetically speaking, so say if like I rule like just like Lucian did, and there's another guy who has another destiny, I get flayed alive for being loyal to the end, and that's it. Your guy doesn't say like maybe we keep our loyal people safe and kind and we take care of them. No, instead we all die. Like the same. Okay. Finally, the authority I deserve. So what happens, unholy matron?
Go, take a few moments to collect yourself. Meditate upon all that has transpired.
Yeah.
Help yourself to any treasures this crypt may offer.
Lone Syndicate said anime update finished season 1 of Solo Leveling also started. I am the elf girl's cat but am secretly an S-rank monster.
Okay. that's
Cheydinhal Sanctuary. There is much work to be done. And when you are back in the sanctuary, speak with Arquen. She will serve as your humble servant and guide.
Okay, hi.
The Night Mother wishes for you to take some time to consider your new position.
Okay.
We will speak when we are...
Okay, is this you? Okay. I don't know if I should take that. Well, guys, we might be the bad guys, actually. And after some thought, we may, in fact, not be on the right side, actually. I hate to admit it, and I've been thinking about this for a while, but I thought maybe, surely that's not the case. It might be the case. It might actually, some unknown magic forces you prevent you leaving from opening the door? What? No, I'll return when I'm ready. I'm ready. Send me to the sanctuary. Yeah, sure.
G-Red said she did say loot anything there.
Oh, I couldn't listen because I think text speech was hitting me, or I wasn't paying attention. Both are possible.
Gnawing Fetus said, "Are we the baddies?"
We will soon be intimate?
Before I send you away, however, I would like to present you with a rather special reward.
We're gonna bang the Night Mother?
The Blade of Woe, the weapon given you by Lucien Lachance when you first met.
Ooh. Oh, it's okay.
Allow me now to unlock its true
It is not the coolest dagger, but it's kind of neat.
Yes, you will now find the Blade of Woe a bit more
Potent. Yeah.
than it was. Now go. Leave this crypt and serve our dread father till your dying breath.
Am I fucking a body? She said we're gonna be intimate. I don't know what that means.
Lone Syndicate said, "Well, we did kill that one super fan guy in cold blood. You're just realizing we may not be the good guys."
I don't know what you're talking about. There was a guy who looked off into the sunset and went to sleep for a long time and now is encapsulated in ice at the top of our house, probably preserved for all of time. Thank you very much. Okay, a way that many of us probably would like to go. Anyway, yes. Some would say that's a release and not a murder. Okay, anyways. There's a fucking gnat flying around, dude. I hate it so much. It's so fast. Honor thy mother. Some weird step nonsense happening. Arquin and I have been teleported to the sanctuary. I should speak now with her, who will serve as my servant and guide in the coming days. Hello, yandere crazy lady who has crazy eyes.
Honored listener, I offer myself as your humble servant and guide. Please allow me to mentor you in your new role. Here's what I believe we should do next. I will stay here and attempt to re-establish this sanctuary. I will begin recruiting new members.
Okay.
You must fulfill your new duties. The statue in Breville serves as a conduit between the Night Mother and the listener.
Huh.
Once a week, you must visit the statue. Talk to it. You will be presented with a list of names and locations. These are people who have prayed to the Night Mother. They request a visit from a speaker.
No black
to
sacrament?
arrange someone's assassination. All you need to do is visit the statue once a week. Get the list of names and locations and pass it on to me here in the sanctuary. Do this and I will give you your share of the sanctuary's weekly earnings.
That's pretty cool.
There's so much work to be done. So much work.
Okay. Wow, I thought when you make it to the top, you're like, yeah, but when you make it to the top, all your friends are dead, and you have a weird fucking yandere elf lady who... Anyways, dude, that's one of the things that's the most, like, surprising about all that shit. The amount of times I go onto, like, a YouTube video, and I always get suggested, like, quick little manga synopsises that are like, check out this new manga that came out, or check out this really, like, neat premise of a story or something. And the amount of times there's, like, a person who is, like... the yandere thing is, like, beloved, like, in a psychotic way, where, like, a person's like, oh my god, a woman that would stab me, 10,000 more points hot. And I'm like, what if we just kept the, like, a girl who really thinks you're attractive, really is into you, wants to spend time with you, and then we take away the murderous intent, and then people are like, no. That makes it good. And I'm like, okay, so you're all just fucking horrible people. Hello. Am I... No, I don't think so. I think you'd still be able to see me. All right, guys. Well, that was Oblivion. I don't know. We could come back, but I kind of wouldn't mind going back into Skyrim VR and doing some of the modded story quests that are a little bit more unique and kind of different. Like, I would like to do the Viking quest for that with that Viking lady, essentially. Just make headway with that one because that one's quite neat, and I quite like that companion. So I wouldn't mind checking that off the list and doing that. But I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I wouldn't mind coming back to this game. I enjoyed doing the Dark Brotherhood. I definitely thought I ended way faster than I thought. I was like, yeah. it's like they tried to pad it out in the middle where they're just like, just kill a bunch of random people, I guess. And then at the end, they're like, Lucien Lachance dies. You become the guy. You watch 3 people die, and then you kill him easily. And then the Night Mother's like, you're my guy. And I'm like, okay. And it happens in like a day, and you're like, Jesus. So yeah, I don't remember it being that fast. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let us wind down a little bit as far as check out some Warframe, maybe do some React. But yeah, I feel like people enjoy this, but maybe like not like we have to have an objective. I think that's pretty interesting. I think mods are always more interesting than like quest lines and quest chains, you know. But that's just me. Maybe. Exit. Boom.
McFlufferkin said your choice. Grin. I would suggest playing through the main quest at least once at some point. But if modded Skyrim holds a stronger pull, go for it.
Yeah, I probably should. The one thing I did want to do, I'm just not sure if I'll do it on stream as well. I always wonder, because I always wonder like, oh, I could play this on my time. I just would always like, I always could give myself a little bit of a hard time whenever I do something like that, like just have something purely for fun. I have my Withering Waves, which I do kind of for fun, and same with ZZs, but I kind of like, oh, I could be spending my time on something that's like more pertinent to me actually getting my life in order kind of thing. But let's check out this first. This is the thing. Boom. Oh, there's 2 quests or 2 things. Ooh, a Tactical Potato. I'm also subscribed to him, but I think I haven't like checked out one of his videos for a long time, so it just hasn't sent them to my feed. Anyways, is this the one? Let's see. Let me put on some music actually before we get too deep in the weeds. Lo-fi Japanese hip-hop music, chillin'. This one is called False Face. Odd, but okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alright, here we go. Thank you, Raid. This is some new Warframe stuff that I've been interested in. We'll just check out some of the gameplay. I just want to see what it's all about.
A 100-meter. Picture this, right? You have spider legs with a 100-meter plus web ceiling that allows you to have the craziest movement I have seen in Warframe, followed by a refreshable invisibility timer from your passive, your 4th ability giving your ranged weapons increased.
G-Red said, have you seen the gameplay of Pragmata? If so, what is your opinion?
Pragmata, I haven't. I'll check it out after this.
Doubling that buff by wall latching, followed by damage vulnerability as well as an instant mercy kill, giving you stupid amounts of energy and health regen. Yeah, that's Araxia. And
dude, what does Warframe become? Also, I don't know why they added belly button.
There is so much more to this frame. I know you are tired of hearing this. I am very aware every time a new frame comes out, every content creator does the song and dance about, oh, it's the most OP Warframe to ever exist. Yeah, I know. I will admit I do it too. But you have to bear with me one more time because damn, Araxia is
McFlufferkin said I'll need to shift away from the stream at around 5:15 to attend a webinar for a potential job opportunity.
Ooh, let's go, Fluff!
It seems like the Steam might wrap up by then.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we might wind down by then. But yeah, that's awesome, Fluff. That's fucking huge news. I'm so proud. That's awesome. I can't wait to see what that comes. What comes to that? Everything.
On Araxia, I've just released a video going over the whole update if you'd like to go and check that out. But very briefly, you can get Araxia by farming the Isle Weaver node, and you will get...
I like the TLDR. That, dude, every time I look at Warframe, I'm like, what happened? What is this? But it looks so cool. It's so fun design-wise. I wonder, also, man, yeah, the design is so cool. Her legs, like, crumple up to her bum as, like, a skirt and, like a jet out. I don't know if she has 6 legs or just 4. I guess there's her counting her actual human legs. But yeah, man, that sounds really neat. I don't know if the gameplay described, like the latching onto things and the web swing wasn't as crazy. The movement is wild. You just see these long ass invisible legs. That's terrifying. Also, of course, she's caked up because every Warframe up until a point is always yes. Anyways, what does she do? Okay, so she has a little lunge. Dude, last time I got into Warframe was when people started like mixing Warframe abilities together, and that was the whole thing. I wonder if that's kind of died down. There's that. Okay. Some dot. Mercy's Kiss. I imagine it's like a debuff on your weapons, or a buff on your weapons of some kind. Web mark. So she sticks up all people. Okay. Some good AoE. Does that share damage? Enemies caught within the radius, trapped inside the cocoon. Oh, no, it's just a stun. That's fucking huge.
McFlufferkin said, I mean, the previous Warframe is pregnant. So the question of what the hell happened here continues to go strong.
What? The previous Warframe that they released was a prego? Warframe what? That's wild. Also, that's kind of cool. You have an ability where she just spits out a bunch of little like venom threads. I feel like this is one of the harder ones. Like, it's such a weird concept of like a spire character lady that I don't know what would be the answer. Does she? Oh, okay, so she summons spiders and then she spits out all these venom probes. And when they die, do they leave behind spiders? That looks like a lot of damage happening. Although I will say Warframe has gotten to the point where like it is chaos as far as numbers are concerned. Something Kat mentioned when we were talking about.
G-Red said sent you Pragmata gameplay in your DM.
Oh, a DM keeper. I'll check it out as soon as we're done. Check out this. But I was gonna say, I when you see these numbers of like 4,000, 8,000, I'm like, is that a lot? I think it's a lot. Is there some more gameplay? Okay, just
McFluffigan
slides.
said pretty sure the only things they've removed from Warframe is the rampantly unchecked gambling issue they had years ago, and raids.
Ooh, and gamble. What was the gambling issue? Was that people like, yeah, I'm not sure what that one was. I haven't been that locked in the Warframe thing. Although I do think Warframe is one of those weird games where like it's such a, it hits so hard for so many people. But I do think it, like, by its very nature, eventually, because it asks for so much of your time. You know, that's kind of cool. You can be even on the ceiling. But by its very nature of it asking so much of you, it's just bound to burn people out eventually. And there was so many content creators that were like, this update's shit. And I'm like, the update's not that bad, actually. I think you're just tired of the game. You're like sick of the game. And I don't think you need to be like that frustrated with it, so to speak, you know? We also have another one that oh, wait, I think I already have it pulled up. There we go. Is this one still going?
Warframe have just unveiled.
Pause. This is where we're gonna see some like different one-on-one gameplay a little bit. So that was a build showcasing all of the bells and whistles. It just tells her, like, shows the loadout of like how you can make it look pretty. Who is he? With all the probes and the cool dreads.
McFlufferkin said
Maybe
they had a
they're
system
skins.
for generating variants for one of the pets introduced to the game, and some guy spent truckloads of money on it within the first 24 hours. One dev saw the problem and pulled it.
Oh, interesting. It was what? It was a pets, a variance for one of the pet inducing the game. Oh, I see. Huh? Yeah, that's weird. Okay, that'd be bad. That's good that they pulled it. But yeah, that who is that guy with like the stab wounds? Oh, is that the Prego guy that we just mentioned? Jesus, or woman? But that one Warframe looks sick as hell. He got a bunch of stab wounds through. That's metal as hell. A bunch of daggers walking around, just penetrating completely. All right, that sounds a lot. But anyways, yeah, this is the Warframe I'm more interested in. Or is that just your like NPC guy, like the pilot inside the Warframe? That's a crazy thing to think about. That Warframes are literally just like fucking javelins, essentially.
McFlufferkin said not familiar with Color Vote, but Jade is the Prego frame.
Is that the one, or is there another one? That looks pretty. Man, the skins look so good. I'm on the other side of the camp where red is like I prefer if they weren't like synthetic or biological looking. I kind of fucking dig the fact that they're like that. Maybe, but also you do have your actual like your under person, like your person underneath the skin that is like a human. That's more of like
Gnawing
Dune.
Fetus said NA, the Prego frame is an AC 130 effectively.
Oh, really? It's like a fucking ship or some shit? Or not a ship, like a plane? That's crazy. Huh. It is hilarious that you're like, I'm a spider, and then she just pulls out like a tiny little pistol and she starts going to town. But yeah, man, there's so many Warframes that have come up for the years. Again, it's one of those things where like the only thing I'm worried about a little bit is I do hear about like there is like kind of like pseudo power creep type things. Like every Warframe seemingly is better than the other. So it is the only thing that when you get into Warframe, like, oh, I really am interested in that Warframe that came out like 4 patches ago or like six characters ago. But maybe they're just like significantly less beefy. Now the reality is you only really need one Warframe to carry you in this game. And as soon as you have that one Warframe, then they can take care of you. Honestly, if it's just the Reaper, back in my day, it was just the Reaper guy. I don't know if it's still that way, if he's like the best farming character to have that can also be proficient in damage. Anyways, I don't know. Necros. But let us check out what Red sent us. Another game. This, and then this, and then this. And then this. Oh, this one. We talked about this one a little bit, Red. Yeah, it's okay. I shouldn't say it's okay. I don't know yet is the best way I could put it. This is the weird, like, I say weird. It's weird to me a little bit because it looks kind of like too realistic. But again, Red doesn't get the uncanny valley detonation in his head. But I kind of have a weird feeling in my stomach.
Capcom's newest IP, Pragmata.
Yes.
An all-new science fiction action-adventure with a
Raid
unique
Nate said,
hacking
yeah, Jade
twist.
has a biblically accurate angel aesthetic and is quite strong.
I may have to look up this character then. I'll look up the character again on Warframe. But
it's been a while since we first announced it.
Very sorry.
We're excited to have the game ready for you in 2026.
Next year.
Today we will go over some of the unique points of Pragmata.
The only thing I feel weird about is when they show the gameplay here at the beginning where she's like running, like she's on her back and you just have this fucking like goblin child kind of like just hovering on your back like a little golem. To me is weirds me out a little bit. Whereas like at least Atreus was his own entity that was like fumbling about. Whereas the fact that she's just like just locked on you is weird to me a little bit. But let's see. It does
Today,
look.
we will go over some of
I don't know. I will. Let's see.
Encountering an android with a heart. You play as Hugh Williams.
Love it.
A member of a team sent to investigate a lunar research facility.
Cool space armor.
Flufferkin said there hasn't been a lot shown about Pragmata yet. It does look interesting. Third-person action game. Maximilian discussed his hands-on experience with it and that it was pretty good, but weird.
But weird. But yeah, pretty good. I feel like
I love the fact she rides on you.
You love the fact that she just like grapple on your back, shoulder, whatever.
The lunar quake strikes. Hugh is separated from the team.
If I could make her look like a battle droid, some shit like actually more goblin, like covered in plates of armor, maybe some fucking cool ass hair, like dreads, and she's just sitting there, then I'm game. But as far as her like looking like a child, that part to me, I'm taking a child synthetic warrior into a fucking death field. I don't know. That feels weird to me. It's like we're committing war crimes against AI children. I don't know what you want, but
he
yeah.
Finds himself saved by Diana, an android girl.
Gnawing Fetus said her iconic weapon and her number 4 turned her into a flying frame. That I calculated fires approximately 1,800 rounds per minute on my loadout, which isn't actually maxed.
That's insane. 180 rounds per minute. Jesus, that must be like a lot of like little bee stings if it's doing that much, that many rounds.
They must work together to return to Earth. Hugh, a bit sarcastic, but a kind soul.
What was the tactical advantage by making her a child? In like a child's face, is it so that they don't kill it, like an enemy person doesn't kill them or something?
And Diana, a curious and enigmatic android. This is how an unlikely adventure between a human and android begins.
Now imagine if it was... Dude, imagine if it did that. Imagine if you started the game and it looked like this, and then you spend more time with it.
Gnawing Fetus said nah, the fuck, and dot things up.
And dot things up? What do you mean to dot things up? Let me go over here and delete this. This is someone on Twitch is a button. But I was going to say, imagine if you have a character like this that like is rolling with you, and then there's a choice, a chance, like a moment in the game where you get to choose to make him look badass or like a schmexy waifu or something. I wouldn't be surprised what the dominant majority would be.
A mix of puzzle and action.
I don't love the puzzle, but I like the action.
McFlufferkin said the antagonist is generative AI, so that's probably the point of her uncanny valley-ness.
Oh, it's generative AI? What's the difference? What's that? I'm confused with generative AI versus what she is. Is generative AI like just like a self-replicating something or something? I don't know.
Otherwise, you will find it difficult to inflict any real damage.
Okay. Creepy.
This is where Diana comes in. Let's use her hacking ability on this enemy. Moving the cursor through the panel, you take down their armor. And now, it's Hugh's turn. Take aim at the enemy's weak points. Passing through more blue nodes increases damage, and the enemy's armor stays exposed for longer. With an arsenal of unique weapons, take on the rampaging bots. What enemy will you hack first? What weapon will you use? Thinking on the fly.
Man, I shouldn't be there. I feel feels very like Dead Life. Not what is it called? The like a Kojima game, Death Stranding. It kind of feels like people are like, we're reinventing the wheel, so you got to walk around a bunch.
Said it's what we have today, but in the future. Funny enough, Death Stranding 2 also touches on the dangers of AI taking over.
Oh yeah, I feel like that makes sense. So they're tapping into like the culture a little bit with that. But I was gonna say, I don't know if I need this. The hack mini game. Like I could see if it like amplified damage, but like if you're doing no damage versus all of the damage, and that's based on you like playing this mini game, I feel like it would just slow me down in combat a little bit.
Of combat and how you handle the multi-sided situation will be key for success.
Maybe it's like a Helldivers feeling, where like you're sitting there activating like the code before you hit launch on like a bunch of damage. Maybe.
Can't wait for you to try this compelling new combat system.
I don't know about that.
Controlled lunar research station.
Maybe you can play in easy mode and you won't have to do it.
Your adventures take place at a lunar research station.
It's definitely different.
They are researching a new material that can be used
Lone
to
Syndicate
3D
said, "What game is this?"
It's called Pragmata. Mata.
From microchips.
It's from Capcom, I believe.
And giant structures. Now, however, the lunar research station seems void of human activity. Only the lifeless world and the AI remain.
Huh.
Use your thrusters to move around the lunar research station. You will also need to hack the systems blocking your progress. By combining their abilities, Hugh and Diana can explore this world together.
McFluffican said Maximilian
Pragmata will be
_dude got
available
hands-on
on-
experience with the game recently and discussed how the game feels to play. It's definitely going to be a barrier of entry, but fun if you get a handle of it.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see like again, I think it eventually if you become fast and proficient, it's basically like a dopamine hit that like gets you to be able to deal damage. I just feel like it's one of those things that like, is it more of a dopamine hit or is it more of? It's probably there to do exactly what it's intended to do, which was probably like to alienate people, but to also like fortify people who actually give it a chance so they can like get used to it.
PlayStation 5.
Because when you do alienate people, you almost like radicalize whoever does give it a try and lean in.
This summer, we'll also have public hands-on for Pragmata.
That's kind of neat. Go somewhere, play it, Gamescom.
The gameplay you just saw firsthand.
G-Red said, "I'm indifferent to the combat. I'm just here for the cute android girl companion adventure mostly."
Yeah, I don't hate that part of it. I do find it kind of it's a little like uncanny valley situation for me, a little bit. But I feel like that part is compelling to me. The gameplay, it leaves me a little like I can see there's only like 4 gun slots, so I don't think like that's gonna be a big part of it. It doesn't seem like. I'm about like 60% interested at this point. I don't know if I'll play it. I probably will watch somebody play it. It's kind of where I'm at. Or at least with like God of War, even if I didn't care about the God of War story, I would still be like, dude, you should give it a try because it's like a ton of fun. Like the gameplay wise, just looked interesting to me, but I don't know yet. Also, what was that thing Nong said? Nong wanted us to, there's like a Warframe that I just wanted to quickly check out because it looked pretty cool. No, not that. Come on, Warframe. What is her name? There it is. Is that the one? Kilaro something? Is that the one? 2025 build? Mute? I just want to see what this kind of looks like real quick. I should probably put on some music. This guy is editing like a freak. I know how long editing takes. So when I see someone just go pop off, I'm like, Jesus.
Fetus said Jade. She is basically an AC 130 spec'd out.
Is this Jade? I don't think it's Jade. This is a different one.
McFluffican said, "Speaking of, have you seen the trailer of Blood Message? It's from the Naraka, Bladepoint devs and seems to be if a Chinese dev made Uncharted, new God of War."
I don't think we have. Maybe we'll have to check this. Oh, this is the. Actually, this was the character you were saying. It's like that has all the stab wounds in them. Gotcha. So this is that one character. All right. Well, they look awesome. Well, we'll check out the AC 131, but that's not the same one. This guy has plays in such high fucking contrast. I can't see anything. It's so dark. I hate that. Yeah, it's hard to see. But he looks very cool. I guess. I don't know his skills. Probably should like listen to what he's saying. But yeah, shield drain, damage. The editing is wild for like. It's a lot of editing, but I don't know if it's efficient for teaching people what's going on. But yeah. All right, well, I am confused, but I don't think I typed in the right character. Anyway, let us type in the right character. Name is Jade.
G-Red said, "I do really want to play Death Stranding 2, but PS5 exclusive for a year."
Yeah, I've seen that too. I don't know, man. I've never seen the gameplay of that game and thought, woo, let's go. Just personally, maybe it's great, but I have not seen and absorbed the vision yet. It looks like I'm an Amazon worker fighting for his life, all right? I want to shoot something. I need something to keep my goblin brain intact. Is this the character that's a little Air Force One pilot person? It is Jade, a holy angel of change. Why is she missing her face, and why does she not look like a biblically accurate angel? There it is. Okay, never mind. There it is. Okay, so she turns into a whole ass flight thing and just starts popping off. Tons of little weird tethers. And like Nong is saying, she's hitting for a lot of intervals. FPS is fighting for its life, all that. I remember that guy. He has this iconic look. That's Ultra Kill. I think I've watched this person before. He's very memey in the way he edits. Okay. She floats around. I'm not loving the color scheme of it. I feel like you should embrace the white hue and glow. But yeah. It's neat. I want to see what Nong is saying about a ton of things, but it doesn't look terrible. Also, I don't know her skills, so she marks people. She does that. All right. That one is less flashy, but I'm also kind of getting tired, so I'm not being the fairest sport here. Let's see what Fluff was saying. I want to see that last thing. Blood message. There. Trailer. What the hell is this? Oh, I think we've seen something like this. Yeah. Huh. Coins. Scorpion. Let's lock in.
大唐还在的时候，丝路上的灯火从西域一直亮到长安。
Sand. Uncharted 2.
能点亮天上的星。
Is it Mongolian?
大唐离我们太远了，神佛还会庇佑河西吗？
God of Buddha still favor.
决定的，我还是想再试一次。
Looks beautiful.
今日我们所流的血，是为了把大唐带回来。
Getting what is it called? Ghost of Tsushima vibe.
我们必须在破城之前把宁带出来。
Very pretty looking game. Very Uncharted. The only thing I'm worried about is I don't think it'll be dubbed in English. And I don't want to read subtitles for 10 million years while I'm trying to parry things.
阿爷，我将追随杀出一举。去长安，你这是让他们去送死。
Okay, I like QTE, like reactive, like high damage kind of gameplay. Like, you know, Uncharted was very gun based. I don't hate the not the Uncharted, the God of War, like kind of like
Lone Syndicate
melee.
said, "What's this?"
This one is called a blood message.
McFlufferkin said Naraka was English dubbed, so I figure they'll be doing so for this eventually. This is just the first we've heard of it.
I hope it is.
Game is blood message, Lone.
Yeah, if I have time, I wouldn't mind giving this one a try. This one's a little more interesting to me. I have felt recently that gameplay looks good actually. I have felt recently that we have been getting. It kind of feels like Norse mythology, where like I feel we're learning a lot about like certain Asian. Cool, we have like Ghost of Tsushima, we have Sun Wukong. Like I feel like we're really steeped in this culture quite a bit. But I think also a lot of game companies are reacting to the success of games like Ghost of Tsushima and stuff like that. Puzzles! Woo! I'm actually very curious curious what this all is. I don't want to watch the whole thing because but I'm very curious what this is going to be.
McFlufferkin said Black Myth Wukong lit a fire under Chinese game development. It's quite impressive to witness their game dev renaissance.
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah, it's really nice, especially considering I think like sounds weird, but China was synonymous with mobile games. I feel like that were like had pretty intense predatory actions, and now they have to like not make lewd content or lewd mobile games or so to speak. So now I think they're leaning so hard in the other direction of being like very art house kind of driven, because this does look very like high class and all that kind of all those good points. Yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm like alone in this, but I've always like if I was a kid and I could hear myself saying this now, I would be like, what? But like to me, I like always wished we got more like China, Japan, like Ronin, all these things, ninjas, all that stuff were the coolest thing to me. But I think I'm getting to the point where I'm kind of getting a little fatigued on that. Like it sounds weird, but like back in the day when we had God of War, we had like tons of Athens and Rome and all that stuff, in Greece. I kind of wouldn't mind a game that covers that, you know? Like, it's been so long since we've had that. At least it feels like it's been so long since we've had that. That I wouldn't mind a return to form of a game that kind of explores those topics. And actually, the one I really want the most of all, I so badly, out of all the cultures that we have yet to explore in games, I really want one, and I think the perfect game is literally this. But it's the setting that is like Prince of Persia. So like Persia. I think that's a setting that like is so underutilized. Would be so interesting to learn about, and also would be very cool if you were to make if the developer made like the same thing but in Prince of Persia, so like the same like beautiful game, Uncharted, and like a love letter of God of War the reboot and Uncharted. If they just did that but for Prince of Persia, I would be locked in. I'd be so excited, and I can explore culture that we have yet. But instead, we're getting I think everything is always a reaction to other things. Like, I think Genshin in combination with all of these other things, like, we have a wave that's like 5 years delayed before things actually start finally happening. And same thing with, like, Ghost of Tsushima and various other ones. Like, everyone was so hopeful for a Japanese, Chinese, like, samurai, ninja, Assassin's Creed, to where I think everyone pays attention to that and just thinks, oh, people are actually interested in this. Let's set this as the setting for our main game. Or for a new game and things like that. So I'm just getting a little. I'm not even sure if I'm getting played out. I just feel like there's quite a lot.
G-Red said China does have a negative stigma regarding games, but they are certainly showing their immense talent of late. Often better than 99% of AAA.
Yeah. I also think that it's funny because like there's not a lot of how do I put it? There's not a lot of like restrictions. At least like as far as like what you can do as far as like whatever kind of content of video game you want to make. I don't think like you can make a pretty provocative game in the United States and stuff like that, but I think it's funny because like I think China or not China, maybe I'm misunderstanding it, but I thought Stellar Blade was like a Chinese or a Japanese based game that was created then like in that thing, but I might be getting my districts messed up. But regardless, it's a pretty charged game. I think it's fair to say, like sexually charged. So if it is like made in China or something like that, that's pretty interesting because of like the nature of like the idea of, I guess, like you suppress, I guess, and while you suppress, you almost it just bottles things up or yeah. Or maybe that's like the MO that like that when you have a culture that is pretty reserved or suppressed in some capacity. It makes sense that the thing that like alleviates that or like does that.
Said Stellar Blade is South Korean.
Oh, South Korean? Okay. Do they have the same type of modesty rules or no? Probably maybe less. Who knows? Okay, so yeah, maybe that's not that bad then. Yeah. I'm always curious about stuff like that because I wonder how that like functions, because you see a lot of like, I think that was the biggest thing I've seen from a lot of like when China or Tencent was like buying up all these companies, and then the Chinese government were lashing out at some of the mobile games that they had, and I just seen that there was a lot of like gotcha lewd addressing people that were like terrified because they were saying that they were like trying to reduce gaming and also like implement like modesty type of things, and how it just seemed like you're like, oh, there's a lot of like, if that's the culture, the nature of the governmental body there, then it makes sense of why that content is more sought out from the public, because it's already kind of seemingly suppressed. But I'm not sure about South Korea. Sorry, South Korea's right. But ladies and gentlemen, we will be streaming tomorrow at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. As always, what are we doing tomorrow? Oh, we're playing some Withering Waves. We're playing some Withering Waves. We might dabble with some Zenless, but mainly we're trying to hear more about the fantastic Wolf Girls storyline. Mainly, that's honestly like the main pooba of it all. I just want to hear more about that little tiny fox ladies, because she seems quite charming. She's like a gladiator battle maiden type vibe. Very fucking cool. Wanted to experience more of her story with you. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm off to go exercise, and if I have time, make a thumbnail, and maybe, just maybe, install the damn updates like y'all told me to, and do my best maybe before I leave to exercise to do all that.
Raidnade said, great stream, Grin.
Thank you for being
Lone
here,
Syndicate said Looper drops this week.
Oh, she does drop this week. At what time, Lone? Is it Tuesday? Or is it like this weekend? I thought it was like Tuesday. Like I thought we still had some time, but maybe not. If she also drops like on Saturday or something, then shit. Yeah, I might save my polls. Anyways, Nog says peace, bye. I'm waiting for Lone's response. I can always look it up, so I guess I don't need to pester Lone for that. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you so much. Goodbye. Hope I can see you tomorrow.